Check, check, check. All right, we are back here with our next competitor today. Everyone from Broadsheet's Coffee, Will Buchanan. Will, welcome to the stage. Here come your judges.
Hi. Thank you. Good to see you. How are you? Thank you so much. Music. And time. Hello, judges. I'm excited to share this coffee with you today. I have to share not only its excellence, but its contributions to our industry. In the past several years, I've been excited to see anaerobic processing gain in popularity. The quality and novelty of this processing method has gained these coffees, rightfully so, praise. At the same time, they've raised questions of viability in a changing climate and a changing coffee world. Questions have been raised of accessibility for farmers. It is an expensive processing method. It takes up a lot of resources. For many, it's unreasonable to spend these resources on an untested and unproven processing method. For Isaias Fernandez, however, he takes a different approach. One of creative thoughtfulness. Instead of shying away from the processing method, he makes it work for himself. This coffee that I brought to you today is a fruit of that creative thoughtfulness. It is grown at his farm, La Fincona, in Santa Barbara, Honduras. It's a family farm of 3 full-time staff members and 15 seasonal staff members. It lies at 1,600 meters above sea level, relatively low. But above this elevation in Santa Barbara, growing coffee comes with difficulties of freezing temperatures and rain, which combine to disastrous effects on freezing fruits and destroying whole crops. In order to overcome this, he uses that same creative, thoughtful energy to produce beautiful coffees that he's hoping for. This coffee was kept in inexpensive sealed bags for 48 hours to promote anaerobic fermentation. After, it was removed and washed 3 times and left to sun dry. I'm brewing this on a V60 today for its fast drawdown time, which allows me to grind slightly finer, and boosting extraction. Beginning with a 75-gram bloom, which I stir 3 times to fully saturate. Allows me to remove the sharp carbonic flavors imparted by the coffee's gases. After degassing for 45 seconds, I am filling up to my 400-gram dose of water in 1 pour to ensure efficient heat retention. My final step in brewing is to swirl the slurry. This boosts extraction 2 ways, by agitation and settling fines to the outside of the cone, clogging the filter and increasing drawdown time. Swirl too much, and I increase the brew time too long, pulling out roasty, sharp flavors. Not enough, and I end with a cup that's under-extracted and sour. So, I am therefore swirling 3 times gently at the 1 minute and 30-second mark, which ends my total brew time at 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Your cup will have an aroma of stewed raspberry, a medium raspberry acidity, flavors of raspberry, brown sugar, and dry cider. It will finish with an aftertaste of molasses. And the cup has a TDS of 1.42 and an extraction of 21%. With this coffee, Isaias Fernandez has offered the industry something to talk about. he's utilized a method that costs him a fraction of the resources needed for a full fermentation setup, and has managed to boost his coffee scores several points. Irrespective of climate, environmental, geographical, or other difficult to control variables. This shows that industry-wide issues are being solved by producers. Breakthroughs are happening every year at Origin. And producers like Fernandez move the industry forward, discovering new breakthroughs and push coffee towards excellence. Thank you for your time. Thank you for judging this competition. Time.
All right, everyone, put your hands together for Will Buchanan. Will, come on over here. Stand right on that little X for me. Congratulations, it's all
Thank
over.
you. It's
You
all
did
over.
it. That feels good, right?
It feels great, yeah.
Yeah, a little weight off the chest.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So you work at Broadsheet's Coffee. What do you do for them?
So I manage front of house.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. So you're brewing a lot of coffee for people?
I am. Well, I'm brewing some coffee for people and making sure other people are brewing
Okay.
good coffee as well. Yeah.
That's good too. That's important.
That's good. Yeah.
What made you want to compete in Brewers Cup this year?
Big part of it was Aaron inspiring me to do it. Just getting out there and doing something outside of my comfort zone.
Yeah,
It's big
that's
for me.
really good.
Yeah.
That's awesome. When you're preparing for Brewers Cup, I mean, what do you enjoy the most in the preparation process for Brewers Cup?
It's got to be the discovery of the coffee. I mean, initially we had a couple of coffees that were options. Neither really stuck out, and then this coffee came along at the right time, and it was great. It was a standout.
And it just jumped out at you?
Yeah.
What, I mean, we heard you describe the coffee, but when you first tasted it, I mean, what were you comparing it to other coffees for a decision, or like was it just on a cupping table and you happened to cross it?
It truly just came in the door. It sounded cool.
Yeah.
Threw it in a sample roaster and cupped it, and it blew me away. It was great.
Nice.
No.
Nice. Well, I want to give you a chance to say thank you to some people. It always takes a village, so.
Yeah, of course. Those folks there, Aaron, Marty, Ben, the whole team at Broadsheet back home, they just did an almost record-breaking day, short-staffed because we're here. So, they're crushing it back home.
Yeah.
Big props to them.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for being here. Everyone, please give a round of applause for Will Buchanan from Broadsheet's Coffee in Boston. Congratulations today. Excellent job representing you and your team. We will be back on the next stage with our next competitor in just a few minutes.